Motorcycle Adventure Dirt Bike TV is proudly supported by Adventure Spec in England, Rally Ray Products, Giant Loop in the United States and Adventure Moto in Australia. Whilst most middle-aged cashed-up adventurers head for the big 1200 and 800 twins or thumpers, there is an alternative to adventure that is frequently overlooked. Today we test the Yamaha WR250R and ask ourselves, is this little bike up for adventure? I was first impressed with the WR250R on a father-son dirt bike adventure in the South Island of New Zealand. The Yamaha 250s were the hire bikes of choice because the engine was bulletproof and could take a thrashing. The terrain was tough and at times technically challenging. For what I considered a little trail bike, its handling impressed me, and I felt the frame could easily accommodate much more power than that little 250. Fast forward to our recent crossing of the Simpson Desert, and our good mate Sean demonstrated the Yamaha 250 did everything the big bikes did, and quite frankly, in the sand it did it better. Sean's 250 easily punched out those desert miles, and on the tighter trails gave the big bikes a run for their money. Today we are with my good mate Greg Yeager of RideADV.com, a successful adventure touring company in Australia. Greg has had a fleet of adventurised Yamaha 250s in his stable of hire bikes for the past 2 years. Greg's knowledge of the Yamaha 250 is encyclopedic, and he's been in the unique position to trial and test many adventure bike setups. Today he walks us around his latest version of the WR250R Adventure and then comes with us on a 400km loop of freeway, blacktop, twin trail and single. By the end of the day we will have a pretty good idea of this bike's adventure credentials. RideADV have had these bikes for a long time now. What do you see as the strengths of the bike in terms of how it's adapted to adventure riding?
Its durability and the fact as a hire bike as well, we can hire them to anyone, and we've had guys that come out here that ride 1200s, 690s, 450s and they love them, and they're bulletproof. They come home from a ride, you maybe if it's due change the oil, you definitely do an air cleaner, you walk around and you kick the tyres. I think our highest mileage one currently is about 12,000 kilometres, and it owes us for a front sprocket and a chain slider in 12,000 kilometres. It's been ridden by staff, it's been used for pre-running, and it's been hired to customers. One of the first things we do is the screens for bikes. Screen we fit to the bikes. We get them out of Melbourne, Peter down there provides them. They reduce fatigue and they keep the wind off your chest, give you a nice even flow on the helmet. They've been a great investment. So we put these LED lights on. These bikes do a lot of sweeping, so sometimes the sweeps come in over night time. Also when we're doing some pre-running, it doesn't always go to plan and we come in the dark. While it's a glass headlight on the bike, and it's not a bad light, the LEDs make the world of difference and a lot safer. Like all our bikes, we throw a set of bark busters on. Matt Philpott and the boys at Rideworks provide a great product, strong, durable. We wouldn't go anywhere without them. B&B radiator guard, great product, bolts on nice and easy. They made a change to them about 18 months ago. Through the development of these bikes, we found a change and they're easy to fit and easy to remove. Good, strong, great product. More gear from Adventure Moto is the B&B bash plate we throw on the bikes. Strong, this one's been on a couple of the bikes. They do a great job, really good, provide good protection for the water pump. Terrific. We run an IMS 18 litre tank. They hold about 18.5 litres. The bike from Adventure Moto in Dural. A great tank, very, very solid. Will pick up all the way to the bottom if you set the hose and the pump in right when you fit it. Very easy to fit, very easy to take off in a hurry if you need to. They've been really, really good. We like the clear look so we can tell how much fuel we got at times.
I notice you've got markings there.
Yeah, just for the longer rides, sometimes you need to quickly look and see how much fuel you've got left. So in this case, where are we? Here somewhere.
Yeah, we're right up.
So 5 litres down the bottom,
yep.
Here 10, 15, and then we go up to 18.5. Across the Simpson, we used 33 litres when we went across the Simpson, and that's for Birdsville out there. All the Ride ADV bikes have gone to Pirelli tyres now, and we're trying these Scorpion MX mid-hards on the front from Link International. Proven to be a fantastic tyre, very durable, lots of side grip, really, really happy with them. WRs don't come with rim locks, and we fit rim locks to all of our WRs, and then we balance the wheel as well, because we found one stage we fitted some rim locks and we didn't balance the wheel, and it gave the shock absorber a very hard time with the back wheel bouncing up and down constantly. So we're very, very particular about the balance of the bikes now. You'll also notice that this bike has black XL rims. It's just more of a personal choice for me. In the end, we end up fitting into all of our bikes purely cosmetically, I guess, more than anything. We like the black rims, but the standard rims are an XL rim, and they're a good rim. Here we got some Adventure Moto Uni-Fit racks. Bolt on, really the rack that they've got the mount in here to take the rotor packs, they take steel ponies, they obviously take all the Wolfman stuff, which is the premium brand. A couple of different modifications we've made at Ride ADV. We've put this brace across the back here to stop them bowing in and out, because we had a little bit of trouble in the Simpson, their first crossing, with fatigue. And we've also spot welded or back welded the welds on the frame. Now that's only the helmet lock they bolt to, so we've welded the back of it, put a little brace in, and all our other mounts as well. And we just find that's taken away all the flex, and we haven't had any problems since. Concept seat on this bike, like with all of our bikes at Ride ADV, absolutely fantastic. It was great when Wolfie put us onto these at Adventure Moto. He was good enough to get these couple embroidered with our company logo. This is on, I think, the 4th bike now, so it's done a lot of work, and look, it's held up fantastic. Probably got 30,000-40,000 Ks on this. Pivot pegs on this bike, we've actually gone to pivot pegs through the whole fleet now, so they've been fantastic. Find they reduce fatigue. Still reasonably new to Adventure Moto is these Skags racks. We've fitted them now to all of our bikes, the Tenerays and the WRs, and they're a great rack, really strong, mount well, fast, easy to mount, and very durable. This one's my particular bike. Normally we run Barkbuster bars. My bike here, I've got a set of rental bars. I've got a set of billet levers. Actually, I'm trying on eBay. Give them a whirl at the moment. I do like these style of grip, a nice thin grip. I've got a USB 3BR port here for charging my phone or my Bluetooth unit. Garmin Montana 650T GPS, recommended GPS at Ride ADV. These have been fantastic. I've done a lot of work with these. Got a Scotch steering damper here. We hadn't run steering dampers for the first 18 months of the development. Remember, we're 2 years in the development of these bikes. But with the recent Simpson crossing, when we had to go at the double crossing in 2 days, decided to fit a damper. This one's got a Scotch damper. Our other bikes have got GPR dampers. We swapped the GYTR exhaust on these bikes. We continue to use the Barretts on the Tenerays, but just for these bikes we decided on the GYTR. We make a slight change to the CO settings on the dash, and we set them up, run with this pipe, and it's been really, really good, and I'm very happy with it. They do have an insert to quieten them down a little bit if required. The WR, when standard, the gear stick's very short. I only have like a size 8.5 or 9 foot, and I find the gear stick very short, and you end up just nicking it with the side of your foot all the time. So I've put a Hammerhead 15 degree or 15% gear stick tip on that, and that was quite easily done. Anyone could do it at home. One little change we made, Peter Payne from Yamaha was very quick on the case when we started with these bikes. And we changed the rear sprocket from a standard 43 tooth to a 45 tooth, and it makes 6th gear more usable all the time. But 6th gear was only real flat or downhill. Now we can run 6th gear, most places.